Alright guys, today is day 2 of opening weekend and I'm going to be doing a solo hunt today. Ryan and Kyle were both busy and we kind of have a small front moving in today, so I wanted to make sure that I gave that a shot. It's not going to be a real strong front and it kind of is going to come through about mid-morning, so I'm not really sure what to expect off of that. I kind of wish it would have moved in overnight and maybe brought in some new birds, but I'm kind of hoping it stirs the birds up a little bit. And as you can see, it's already starting to spit just a little bit, and we do have a pretty good chance of rain that might turn to snow later on. Probably turn to snow after the hunt's over, but I'm still hopeful. So I'm hoping it does some things to make the birds stupid, and maybe I can get in there and shoot a quick limit. And then I want to try and do a little more practice with the camera. I noticed whenever I was filming the last hunt, I was having a lot of problems with the autofocus. So maybe I need to try and switch to a manual focus or something. Not really sure, but I just want to get out there and get a little bit more practice with this camera, and then also just get out there and hunt some more. So I'm not sure how much video I'll actually get of the hunt, just because if it does start raining, my camera gear is not waterproof. So we'll just have to see how it goes, but I'm going to get after it. Boat's all loaded up, so need to get it hooked up to the truck and then get out of here. Alright, we're here, and so far I am the only pickup at the boat ramp, which is a good thing. I want to try and get the boat unloaded as fast as possible since it is just myself, and this boat ramp is a little bit sketchy. It was sketchy with 2 to 3 people unloading it yesterday. So it being just me, it's going to be really sketchy. So I'm hoping it goes okay, but I'm going to try and get after it and get out of here before the next pickup shows up. Well, I don't know if you guys can hear, but there are a ton of ducks just off to the north of where I'm sitting. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if they'll try and come in or not. And there's tons of teal, some widgeon. It sounds like maybe even some mallards. Hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully some of them kind of want to jump around at shooting light and come over and check out my decoys. And we can get out of here pretty quickly. It's cool just listening to all of them. Well, I'm self-proclaiming myself as crazy. It's currently raining pretty hard out here, so the camera gear is definitely not coming out. I'm trying to film a little bit on my phone. About an hour till shooting time. Tons of ducks around right now. I don't know what the rain's going to do and what the wind's going to do with them. Luckily, I don't think there's many other crazy people out here right now. I do see a couple boats boating around. Some of them are getting kind of close, but for the most part, there's not a lot of people out here. So rain's picking up right as I speak. I don't know if I can really show it or not. There's a boat. You can kind of see a little bit of the rain. So staying dry right now for the most part, thanks to the jacket. But we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping I can just scratch out a limit and get out of here pretty quick. So the old boat here has a couple leaks, and we knew it was taking on some water, but this rain is really filling it up pretty good, so it's getting a little dicey as to whether I should stay out or just go ahead and go back. But I'm all the way out here. I made the drive. I'm just going to give it a shot. We'll deal with this problem with the boat ramp whenever we get there. The problem with all this water is this boat ramp is really tough to get the boat out because of the angle, and all this water is just really going to weigh it down on the back, and it's going to be a pain in the butt, and it's going to be super heavy. So all the gear's getting wet. Trying to keep the motor dry. But it is definitely going to be an interesting morning. Alright guys, well, I am 20 minutes into this hunt and sitting at 5 ducks. I have 3 blue-winged teal, a shoveler, and a widgeon. There's 3 teal actually out in the spread right now. I'm kind of holding off for a big duck. Like I said, I'm only 20 minutes in, so there's still plenty of time to shoot. I don't even know if you guys can hear me because of how windy it is. I'm trying to get out of here pretty quick. I mean, I probably should just go ahead and take one of these teal and then get out of here. It's getting pretty windy, and I don't know how this whole loading the boat back up is going to go, but guys probably can't even hear me. I'm trying to hold the camera down. But I'm just sitting down and they're just coming right in. Way different than yesterday. They're coming in, landing in the decoys just right off the reeds in front of me, like almost 10, 15 feet in front of me. So it's been pretty awesome. But just waiting for one more big duck and then I can get out of here. Take a teal. His tongue's sticking out. Well, here's the spread before I pick it up. You can hear me over the wind. Got a bunch of teal decoys off over here. Kind of an open pocket right here. And then some widgeon and kind of in a weird W shape. And I mean, they were landing right in the decoys. This way I like them. So it worked out good today. And this right here, this is what I was hiding in. And as you can see, it is not much taller than the boat. You look out over there, there's quite a bit of taller area, but I would just crouch down in this, had my mud seat in the water, holding my blind bag, and crouch down real low, and they'd buzz over the top of me, didn't even care. They'd come right back in. So it worked out really well. Alright, so I didn't get a chance to show you guys the ducks while we were still out there on the water. Like I said, we shot 4 blue-winged teal, spoonbill drake, still in its eclipse plumage, and then a hen widgeon, my favorite of the day. I think these hen widgeon are one of the most beautiful hens that you can shoot. Just a gorgeous bird. And that was the first big duck I shot this year, so really happy about that. Alright, so I didn't get to film this hunt like I really wanted to because of the rain, so I kind of want to go through and recap the entire hunt. So let's just start at the beginning. Woke up, drove out to the marsh, got there, got the boat all ready to load into the water, and the boat ramp that we've been using is kind of sketchy, and with our boat having the shallow sides, as you can see, as you back down the boat ramp, if you don't have somebody there to lift up the back of the boat, the side will actually go under the water, and that's exactly what happened. I thought I had it floating and I didn't. Filled up the back of the boat, so I had to pull it up, pull the plug out, drain all the water, and then try again. And I just kind of had to unload it by hand and pull it off of the trailer and lift up at the same time. So once I got the boat unloaded finally, headed off, and then it started to rain a little bit harder. So threw my rain jacket on, boated out to the spot, got there, started raining even harder, wind started picking up a little bit, went ahead and threw out the spread, and there was some lightning, and I was kind of worried about staying out there, but I figured, you know, I made the drive, I already have decoys out, I'm not gonna pack everything up and head home, I'm just gonna stick it out, try and get my ducks and get out of there as fast as I can. So I went ahead and got all the other stuff set up. I took the boat over 150 yards away from me so that the ducks couldn't see it whenever they came in. Put my mud seat in the ground and set my blind bag on it, had my gun, sat around and just listened to ducks all around me talking. There were teal, widgeon, heard some mallards in there, and so I was really excited. Shooting light came and there were already ducks in the spread as shooting light came up, but it was still too dark in my opinion. There were guys shooting all over the place, but I like to let the sun get up just a little bit so that I can see, and with the cloud cover, it took 15 minutes before I was really comfortable shooting. And the wind was really heavy and the ducks just cupped in perfect. I didn't shoot a single duck outside of the spread, and when they came in, that wind caught them and they just hovered right there. So I had my 6 ducks shot in probably about 20 minutes, and more of that time was spent walking out to get the ducks than it was actually shooting. And I was gonna wait a little bit and try and get some more big ducks because I shot 3 teal right off the bat, and then I shot a widgeon, and then I shot a shoveler. And I was gonna just sit around, wait, see if another widgeon came in, but it didn't, and I was ready to just get out of there. With the wind, I wasn't sure how the boat was gonna do, and I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to load the boat up before there were other people at the boat ramp. So did that, had one more blue wing come in and thought about it for a little bit, but he was just coming in perfect. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it and just get out of here. So that's what I did. Went back over, got the boat, started loading everything up, and there were still just ducks flying all over the place. And of course, right as I'm picking up, some widgeon come right in, and I could have waited a few more minutes and probably shot me another widgeon, but didn't work out. Anyways, get everything loaded up in the boat, start taking off. Boat is filling up with water. I think I showed a clip of that. We have a couple holes in the boat, and with all the rain that we got, it was just filling up with water, so I was ready to get out of there. I get about 100 yards away from the spot and the throttle cable breaks. The little retaining nut to hold the throttle cable came out, fell into the water. So I had to try and run the longtail sitting down while holding my hand back, hitting the throttle, and with the heavy wind, it was just pushing me all over the place. I thought I was going to set up a GoPro on the boat to just get kind of a time lapse of boating back to the boat ramp, but decided not to. I really wish I would have, because it would have been funny to sit there and watch me messing with the boat that whole time. But anyways, finally got back to the boat ramp, started getting everything loaded up, and had a little bit of trouble loading the boat up by myself, but got it done, and again had more water come over it, but at that point I was just ready. Got it close enough onto the trailer and just pulled the truck up and dealt with draining the water after I got up there. And so overall, really fun hunt. It was one of my, I wouldn't say the hardest hunt I've had, but I feel like I really had to work for it, just standing out there in the rain and dealing with the issues with the boat and things like that. So it made it really rewarding to shoot those 6 ducks, especially to be able to get out of there, get the boat loaded up, and be home in time for breakfast. So that was really awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't get to really film the hunt itself, like I said, but you know what, it is what it is, and I still kind of wanted to let you guys know how the hunt went for me. So I am really excited about filming these hunts again. I don't know that every single one is going to make it onto YouTube, but I will be posting some more videos throughout the season. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And until next time, guys, see you later.